Hi, today I'm gonna show you how to create expandable list view in Android. So let's start. Open your Android Studio. Now create project. Select empty activity. Click on next. Name of your application. Here we select the language Java. Click on finish. First we work on design. So click on RES layout activity main.xml. Here we will use linear layout. Now we add expandable list view. Now we design layout for parent item. So here we create layout resource file and name it parent item. Here we use linear layout and add one text view. Now we create one new layout for our sub items. Here we add two text view, one for number and another for text. Now we will create one class, name it child model. And this class we are creating for setting and getting the name and number for the child items. Now create one more class, name it parent model. And this class we are creating for setting and getting the parent item name and child items information according to the particular group. So we're creating one more class and name it helper adapter. And this class we are creating to set the data in expandable list view from child model and parent model class. This class extend base expandable list adapter. Now implement all the methods. First we create constructor. Now implement all the methods of base expandable list adapter. Now first is get group count, and this method we are using to get the total number of group. So here we return child list dot size. Now next is get children count, and this method we are using to get the number of children in a particular group. Now next method get group, and this method we are using to get the data that associate with the particular group. I am changing the name so it would be easier for you to understand. Now next is get child, and this method we are using to get the data associated with the given child within a specified group. Here we use parent position and child position. Now next is group ID, and this function we are using to get the ID for the group at a given position. Then get child ID, and this function we are using to get the ID for a given child within a specified group. Now hash stable IDs, and this method we are using to check whether the child or group ID are stable. Here we set true. Now get group view, and this method we use when to create a group or parent view. And here we inflate our parent layout. Here we use heading parent ID. Now, next is get child view, and this method we are using to create a child view. And here we inflate our child layout. Now click on main activity. First, we get the reference of the expandable list view from XML file by using find view by ID. Now we create one method to add the data that will display in expandable list view. So here we create method add data. Here we create one method to add data. First, we write the condition to check that the parent item already exists or not. Now, what if the group is not exist? Then we add the group. Now we will get the children for the specified group. Now get the list size. Now we will add the child to the group. Now we will find the parent position inside the list. Now we work on add data. Here we load our data into our list. Here I'm using hard-coded data. You can fetch the data from Firebase. Now inside the onCreate method, we set our adapter. Now we want to expand our groups. So here we create one method for that. Now we will work on the set on click listener for child rows. First we get the parent info. Then child information. So when I click on item, child item, it will display one toast message. Similarly, we work on group or parent item click listener. So inside the onCreate method, so here we get the parent information. And here we create one toast message. Now run the project. Here you can see the expandable list view, parent item, and inside the parent item there are some items. You can collapse all the items. And you can expand the items as well. So when I click on sub item, it will display one toast message, child item selected. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe my channel and share your feedback in comment section. Thank you.